good afternoon, good afternoon. I'm excited at the moment because I'm doing something new. I want to try to record a Create Above and Beyond playlist or what? I try to record the game that I'm playing, and it's for several purposes. Having purposes seem odd because they seem like poor entertainment. However, as you can see, I'm also trying very hard to speak fluently in English, try to foster my English skills if we want to see it in a fancy way. Oh my gosh, I would seem so strange, when I look back at this record, maybe when I'm editing, or I might do not do any editing at all. Because the main purpose of me doing this at all have really a few things to do with promoting my creations. Since I knew that what I'm doing now is no way near creative, it's just me playing a game and try to use a language that isn't my native language. Look, 1 minute and a half passed and I haven't even chopped down the wood. So let's talk when we are trying to progress the game. Talking about progress the game is also a reason why I choose to record this. Since I always wanted to enjoy a Minecraft gaming experience, the feel of constructing my world. However, my interest in one world usually Oops, my recording just broke. Not broke, it just suddenly stopped. So I have to get used to talking to a computer all over again. I hope this do not happen again because it's quite irritating actually. And I think I just get into the what is that called? The flow of speaking English. Okay, get back to the point. I always think that completing a game, an entire game or entire mod pack, or just play one save for a long time is a really rewarding and engaging experience when it comes to playing Minecraft. However, I just constantly lose interest, and I believe that maybe record videos is a good way to always maintain the motivation and have a kind of novelty on my world. And I'm just really eager to try it out. So actually back to the game, because I think if I don't have anything else to say, that means I need to focus on the game and try to think what mind are going to come out of it when I'm playing it. So basically, I'm playing a technology mod pack based around the mod Create. And it's actually quite old, I believe, like 1 year ago? No, but that doesn't matter. Good things would be good no matter how long it, I forget the word again. Okay, so pick up let's see. So it looks like I need to complete a number of automation quests. Yes. The balancing board provide me. Currency markets. So I need to collect. I can collect these rewards. Haven't played mod pack for a long time. And actually, I think I'll collect these rewards later because they do not seem that important early on. And I think I'm spending most of my concentration energy on just talking. Okay, so my progress on the game would be absolutely really slow. I already think that this episode is gonna be very boring, but as I mentioned earlier, I do not consider this as some kind of extraordinary creation. Just a way to get me familiarized with the game, familiarized with the language English, and maybe I can try to create something more interesting in the future. At the end of the day, it's just me enjoying the game and try to speak English. That's all. Let's see what we are going to do. So first, this andesite alloy, if I remember correctly, it's some of the most important materials in the Create mod, and let's see what the steps tells me. Okay, so these are some two tooltips. Let's see the overview. Function. Okay, so as we can see, we are going to start with some easy contraptions. And start chapter 1. And so I'm about to collect these resources if I interpreted it correctly. Collect the builder's T again. Actually, what do these T do? Okay, so the perfect. Maybe you can try that later. Don't get myself distracted, because that's the most annoying thing when I'm trying to concentrate on a Minecraft game. So first, as usual, we need to collect some wood. Let's do it. I already have some. Complete. And now, okay, so it basically want me to create mechanical saws. And okay, let's see. Don't have too much pressure. This is just a testing episode. Okay, so this seems to be the destination of this chapter. Oh no, it's the basic requirements for these machines. I've played Create before. So the andesite machine is used to create these different contraptions. Just see if I remember that in this mod pack, the processing of ores are quite different. Oh, so the mill crushed the iron ore into crushed iron ore, and I can smelt it for nuggets. However, if I put the crushed iron ore into a mill, what I'm going to get? Iron dust. Still nuggets? Okay. So I believe that the methodology tells us what to do. So at first I only have mining tool, and I can use the mill to get dusts. But how do I increase the production? What about crushing? Wheels. What about crushing? Oh, so that gives us a chance to gain more material. But can I unlock it in chapter 1? Okay, so I need this mechanical crafter, brass machine. So we only have andesite during the first stage. Okay, it is about to get nighttime, and maybe it's time to do some usual Minecraft stuff first. I believe that I have spent way too much time trying to get my head over and do unnecessary stuff, which is what I'm trying to fix during this series. I want to, as I mentioned earlier, focus more on the game and try to get the Minecraft mod pack experience, not just wasting time on these mindless conversations or conversations with myself. Yeah. However, even if I failed to experience the game, I mean, at least I still get a more comfortable way of speaking English, which is still good. So now, just I'm trying to explore, and I think this plane over there seemed quite good. Monsters definitely started spawning at this point. However, with the wood axe, I think I'm pretty safe during the start of night. At least I try to avoid fights and just run away. And it's best if I can find some villages, but that seems not quite practical. Then maybe I can go mining or collect some andesites and try to find a way that we can process my ores faster or to create some contraptions. I believe andesite alloy is going to be the main objective of early game, and yeah, just play it and see what's going to be next. So far so good. Not many monsters, but we are running low on hunger. It's best if we can find some structures, because I remember that this mod pack do possess a good number of structures to explore. Skeleton, try to avoid it, because I definitely don't want to get into fights this early on into the game. And this area's terrain, I still don't think is really suitable for future base, because if I want to set up a lot of mechanical contraptions, I would need a massive flat space to make space management easier and have a better place to put a lot of machines. Okay, it's already began to get laggy. And Sirius is considering if I should continue doing this. Yeah, I'm recently going to purchase a new computer. Because this computer just do not suit all my needs that well. Most obvious being gaming, playing this simple game with not too many mods is already quite laggy for my computer, which is definitely not a good sign. Just gonna continue exploration. And settle myself down. I mean, the first time to do something is probably the most difficult. However, I do want to continue doing this because it's just a good challenge and a good way to record my what? Okay, running out of hunger, and record my game experience and my improvement on overall English delivery. I've always think that gaining knowledge is really simple. At least it's not the hardest part. The hardest part is how to turn that knowledge into kind of an instinct. So I heard about it. So there's a concept called active vocabulary and passive vocabulary when it comes to learning English. So active vocabulary means that the words that we can recall when we are speaking or writing essays. However, the passive vocabulary is the ones that we can recognize during a reading, but cannot really recall by the time we are the ones writing the essays. And a huge part of English improvement is expanding the field of our active vocabulary. And it's not just English. For example, literature. I believe that not everyone can write good literature. I'm not good at it. However, everyone has the ability to recognize well-written pieces and admire how they are well written. So we have the ability to notice a well-written passage, but that does not mean we can write them by ourselves. It's a simple concept that if start logging again. Simple concept that so it seems like the recording is working. It's just I'm not very familiar with the UI of my phone. Thank God I do not need to cut that part, because I already abandoned some footages due to the recording problem. And I'm about to change a computer, because this computer just do not fulfill all my needs anymore. For example, most obviously playing game, like I'm having 15 FPS while playing this mostly lightweight mod pack. And when I'm doing programming, it's just really tedious and exhaustive when I'm actively crushing when the computer would random crush something like every 10 minutes. It's like Stalin, always purging my apps non-stop. Okay, back to my life. So I'm going through a really exciting part of my life, actually. So, for example, I'm going to be in a new class because our school changes class every year. But this is going to be the last time, because we change class when we are in the first half of our secondary school, which is the first 3 years, and we are going to be in a class for the rest of our entire secondary school career for the late 3 years, also known as high school. This is education system in Hong Kong. Maybe other countries have similar system, but that's not the point. I'm extremely excited about this new class, and I just can't stop thinking about who my classmates are going to be. That just brings waves of excitement. I'm about to set up our class group right after we get the list of people in our new classes. I did this 1 year ago, and it was really successful. This time I want to do it in the midnight because that's when the lists are going to be published. It's going to be, let's see. Let me calculate my math. Like 13 hours later, I'm going to do that. And that marks a new start of my life, which gets me excited and let me want to try new things. For example, recording this game footage that I have no idea what I'm doing. Still haven't found any oceans. So the kelp thing is really a strong gate, at least from this stage of the game. Okay, so I'm just going to do some exploring, but if I keep playing it, I think I'm going to explore less and less, because later I'm going to spend time on designing my own contraptions and automatic assembly lines in Crate, which sounds really cool. And I just need to get over some of the initial tedious part of the game, like collecting for resources. Actually, I think I can go through this. No. One thing good about running a boat is that we lose hungers will lose very slowly. Yeah, we found ocean. Finally we found ocean. And where to set up my base? I really want to set up a base near ocean because it just feels there's just a authentic connecting to it in living near an ocean. And now we get our kelps. I think later we can construct a kelp farm using Create. It's really simple with the help of the contraptions in Crate. But now these kelps have other functions, which is provide me with some hunger. So I'm going to set up a temporary base just on the shores. It's going to be really simple. Just a furnace. I do have plenty of wood as a fuel, and slabs are way better as a fuel than regular woods. Like they can burn one item. They can burn an item just like woods, but oh shit, spider. Sorry. I hope there's no drown under the ocean. If there are, it's going to be funny. Early game is interesting in Minecraft. Okay, finished. Oh, did the creeper just blew up the string? It does not matter. We are going to get plenty of them later. For now, just eat some kelp. Okay, oh, the string is here, and how much? 2. So we can actually fishing, but we can actually go fishing, but it's not our objective of today. Today, we are going to, I'll mention again, make the andesite alloy and try to store some of our stuff first. Get the andesite alloy. Okay, I need to get myself focused. I think I've finally gone through the phase of that awkwardness and embarrassment to speak in front of a computer. And I can actually refocus myself onto the game, which actually is quite satisfying to collect all these kelps floating on the water. I think I'm going to need plenty of andesite alloy later, so it's better to collect more. And my health is also running low. Maybe we can just flatten the area a bit. Actually, I don't think we really need that big of plane. We can just terraform it by ourselves. Maybe I'll download that effortless building mod, which I do not consider as cheating. I believe that we should just play games as the way we like to play it. I especially like games that remove some of the tedious part. I know some people would like the feeling of working everything by themselves. However, for me, I believe that I enjoy games that take me directly into the destination and not wasting much time on doing tedious tasks. For example, terraforming like this. Now, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted, Jerry. Now your main objective is collect this, whatever this is, and draw blend. And to make this, I need clay. So, can I find some under here? Take a breath. Take a breath. Okay, so diving underwater need breathtaking. Okay, I knew it's silly, but at least I'm making puns out of my native language, which is 中文. Oh, okay. I think my joke is quite explosive, to say the least. That's way too explosive. Now we need to get the most fun part, which is trying to get all my items back. I'm actually always thinking about if I should keep my inventories, but actually it might not be as rewarding if I knew I'm going to get everything back once I died. Maybe I'll try to avoid keeping inventory this time. And maybe it's time to make some changes. Okay, refocus myself into the game. In order to make me concentrate better, I'm actually listening to a white noise, the stuff that I usually listen when try to prepare for exams. Because doing this is an examination to myself, both on my level of concentration and my use of English. Yeah, I think we're back to English now. The topic swaps too many times, and I do not care if I have audience or not, because another brilliant idea just struck me, that I can just download the audio and use some programs to turn the audio into text and feed the text into ChatGPT, and then it might analyze my game. Maybe. Okay, so now it's really comfortable. It's a really comfortable time to mindlessly just chat with the computer, because I'm doing something that isn't related to my destination, but I have to do that. Or at least my destination is clear, is to get all my items back. Ooh, this terrain is nice. Jumping on leaves. It's going to be fun to burn it, actually. But I think my computer is going to burn first if I try to burn this forest. Okay. This place is quite difficult to navigate. Ooh, so there's a nice plane over here that I haven't noticed before. So this can be the place for our future base once we get some complicated constructions going on. Okay. So I'm running low on hunger, so I may not sprint soon. But I'm about to get my items back, and I can eat some kelps again. Yesterday, I laughed in the middle of my dream. And it absolutely terrified my dad. I just thought of this because I'm already obsessed in the noises that people make when they are sleeping. So I sometimes record an entire sleep using the recording function on my phone, and I really want to record what I just think of it makes me laugh. I'm laughing in the middle of a dream. Oh. And it began to get very awkward, Yeah, I'm having so much fun doing this recording. I'm now completely in the world of myself. My dad said that I spent an entire night murmuring. Oh man, that's so funny. Okay. Me laughing like an idiot is actually a good thing because that means I'm getting into the mood of talking while recording. Get my kelps. Later, I'll definitely set up a small farm to have a more reliable and easy food source. I can already get a decent amount of algae blend now, so let's make them. Always make more than you need in Minecraft. This is the principle because we don't have to look for resources that much if we already planned them. Now we need fuel, so charcoal is quite good early on as a fuel source. After we finish the first chapter, I think we will go caving, and because in the current stage we can only get 3 nuggets from a given ore, which is obviously not very efficient. And I think I can gather more ore just through exploration alone, which means this really isn't the stage for us to gain the ores. So spend a little time smelting for some charcoal. Okay, so I'm running low on woods. Good. Now just wait. During waiting, I think we can finally fish. It's satisfying. especially on the rain, because it speeds up the rate that fishes, the rate that we catch fishes. So there are already fish, however, catching them is not really efficient. Then use a rod. Leather. I get a leather, a lily pad, but not fish. Okay, so it finished melting. Get this charcoal. You can smell more NG brand. And in order to create the andesite alloy, we also need, well, andesite. So at the end of the day, we still need to go caving. Just gonna take a bath really. Just need to go to the toilet real quick. Let's get it back in the game and try to dig a mining tunnel. Ooh, we're lucky. There are andesite right here. And we still have the resource that is needed to make a stone pickaxe. It's honestly surprising that I haven't made a stone pickaxe this far into the game. Okay, so we're going to get the alloy soon. So we still reach our destinations, even though we obviously spend a lot of time discussing these useless topics. So maybe we're all better, at least I am better than I thought. You know, my expectation for this recording was initially very high. I thought it's going to open up another phase of my way of playing the game, but in reality, I think I still need to overcome a lot. It's still a really good try. At least I tried. You know, this is a really positive statement. At least I tried. You know, I said earlier that I want to make my life more flamboyant, more colorful. And a huge reason why I do not I consider my current life need more colors is I reject too many of my creative thoughts that do not seem all that practical. For example, what I'm doing now. And I decided this time I'm going to do what I want right away, which is already an improvement. Even if I haven't met with my original destination, my original expectations, I did way better than if you asked me 10 minutes ago when I'm absolutely messing around. So maybe if I continue to record these videos, I'll eventually be in a very good state. And we already collected a decent amount of andesites. So let's quickly create some andesite alloy. Whew, finally. Let's take a look at after completed, sand completed, clay completed. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I haven't paid much attention on completing this quest, so I need to collect some extra clay. No, this is stone. That's actually way harder to find than I initially thought. Am I drowning? Okay. Definitely need to pay more attention. I hope if I continue to do this episode is going to be the worst episode. Just some random statements. Don't care that much. Okay. That's enough clay. I may want to set this video private until I get some decent ones. Since actually I think I'm getting gradually much more competitive, that I want to maintain a good image in front of people. However, all the public are saying that we should live the life of ourselves. And I think that kind of also encouraged me. I'll still set this video public. It's not matter if no one watches it or even leave a bad impression on people. Because the thing about impression is that it do not last long. Even if this video get a bad image on some, it just does not matter that much, because if they are not interested, they would not continue to watch my videos, so I'm not bothering them. Okay, after we get our andesite alloy, let's see what is next. Algae blender, yes. Algae blend. Have I just melted all the blends? Okay, get something new. I'm so distracted. I'm thinking about the title of this video. Is it anti-distraction? Yes, I still have angel bricks. Now I have the andesite alloy. Okay, not so quick. Yes. Okay, now we gain the andesite alloy. Now the next step is this mechanism, kinetic mechanism. In order to create this, we need a saw. A saw, a cogwheel, dark rock, and then another alloy. Okay, so it's all simple ingredients. That's what I like about this mod pack. And just quickly, I want to see if I can create a mill after all this. Yeah, I can. And the mill, okay, the mill does not contribute much. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue progressing and create the kinetic mechanism. Then try to continue playing. I think I'll create the saw first. However, let's quickly see the recipe because I just forgot. I need flint and stone rod. Flint, so I'll see if there are any gravel nearby. It's fairly common among the rivers. Yeah, there are some gravels. Yeah. This is way more easier than I thought. Thank God I do not need to spend another 30 minutes trying to find some gravel. Okay, so I already gained some flint. That's good. Maybe it's already on my backpack, just I have not noticed it. Still need to get used to this way of playing the game and focus myself. Yeah, I think I mentioned the word focus for too many times. It's okay. We all started not feeling that confident. So can I get this reward? No. Yeah, maybe we will follow the instructions and follow the quests and complete it, because I just before I failed to follow the quests and have to create certain items over again, and I don't want to do that this time. Yeah. There's the stripped log, I believe, and the plank and slabs. Let's see, are there any slabs left? Yes, there are. It's good that we do not have to store the chests early on. Ooh. Then, if I get enough of this kinetic mechanism, I can get the andesite machine. That's cool. So let's do it. We now just need a cogwheel, which can be easily made out of a few woods. Cogwheels done. And now we get a kinetic mechanism. Yes. And also I can start creating these machines right after this chapter. That's cool. So I'm going to create a lot of these kinetic mechanism. Although it only needed like 7, but it do not hurt if we have more. Do it have to? Oh, okay, any logs work. So I still need to cut some more trees. Oops, please not. Actually, I do have a bed. I do have a bed, yes. Get my respawn point, then even if I died, I still get to respawn fairly quickly. Actually, a small farm can be set right there. But I'm more looking forward to live. I want to live in this place more because the plains are just so good for future contraptions. This is just going to be an early game base. Can I carry the chests? Or maybe if not, I'll download the mod for carrying chests later. Woods. Yes, our original destination is our woods. Get myself focused. Now we need to gather a good amount of it. Maybe I'll get one stack because I found myself constantly in need for more wood. Actually, okay, there are not automine in what is the thing that allow you to mine multiple blocks at the same time. It does not look like that this mod pack have that mod, but my opinion of that mod is also quite complex. It do make gaining resources much faster. However, I do consider it as a way of severely making the game easier and it do contradict some of the mechanics in game. For example, the enchantment efficiency is not that useful after we can mine a big chunk of blocks at the same time. Are there any wood left in this mess? No, not all. Just leave the wood as it is. I know many people don't like it, but I don't care that much, especially early on into the game when I knew that I'm not going to stay in this area for long. Ooh. What is this egg about? Maybe I'll try to mess around with it later. Oh shit. Skeleton. Please no. Please no. It's shooting fairy arrows. But it's going to die in sunlight. Get back to my base. And create. Now I'll use these logs for my cogwheels. Let's also make a ton of the cogwheels. And currently I want to make 16 of this connected mechanism. It's going to be enough, I think. 20. It's good that we have more, Then casing, okay. At least for now, the ingredients and the recipes are all pretty simple. Now with this, you get to create the andesite machine. Yeah, chapter 1 complete. I think I'm also going to end this episode here. I hope I can do better next time. Bye.